Hi guys. Hello. Hi. Please let me know if you can see me or if you can hear me. It's a bit smoky. Let me wipe the camera first. I don't know why it's not very clear. Is it clear? Jane Odur. Hi, you're the first person on the live. Ah, there are three places: Madagascar, West Africa, and North Africa. What about them? Huh? Oh, thank you guys. I can see you're joining. Please let me know if you can hear me on and if I'm clear on the visual and the audio. Please let me know. Let's see if we can work on the lighting. Ah, I'm told you can hear me. That's good. That's good. That's good. So more people are joining, and I'm glad. I'm glad. Oh, you guys. Okay, it's been some time since I did a live, and every time I do it, it's usually just amazing. You guys come in numbers. Ooh, all of you are on the chat box. That's nice. So, guys, welcome to the live. Welcome. And I am sure this is a long awaited live because I know you guys have questions. So, this is one of the reasons why we are having this live to have to be able to answer those questions that you have and also to make one or two announcements here and there. Yes. And also, one of the reasons of live is to support the channel. So you can also support the channel. Or someone has asked me before how you can support the channel. So you see there at the chat, there is a dollar sign. From there, you can just click there and follow the process. If even it, I think it takes M-Pesa or something. It can also take M-Pesa. So thank you for being on the live. I can see 27 people. That's good. So let's keep hitting the hash button or 100% or whatever. Or there's some emoji somewhere in the chat so that we can invite more people into the live. It's just something similar to how the it's called the premiere usually is. The premiere is just usually just this live. So thank you so much, guys, for joining me. I can see there are so many people. Ooh, yay! Oh, sorry, we are still also adjusting the lighting. Yo, the light is too. I feel like it's too bright. Just, I think that one is much better. Much better. Yes, it's much better. So, guys, is the lighting much better from your end? So, the director has been adjusting one or two things. Wow, you people, this is amazing. Oh, all of you that are on the live, thank you. So let me start. Let me just read a few. Let me just say hi to a couple of you guys before we start answering questions. If you have any question, by the way, you can put it on the chat. So the first person was Jane Odur. She's saying three places: Madagascar, West Africa, and North Africa. Yes. Oh, now I understand the point. Yes, those places are on my bucket list. In fact, on this live I'll be announcing one of the places that I'll be going to. So just stay tuned. Yes, because I think we've explored South a lot. The East Africa, we've also explored a lot of East Africa. So we are left with Central Africa, West Africa, North Africa, and Madagascar. Yes, Jane, that is accurate. That is very accurate. Yes, that is very accurate. So Thunder TV, wacha niingie wacha niingie sasa nisiwache. Welcome Thunder TV. Thank you so much for making it to the live. I usually see every time you're on the lives, even in the live chats during the premiere. So thank you. Faith Biwot. Hi, Faith. Hi, I am Nelian. Thank you for confirming that you can hear me. Faith Biwot. Oh, sending loves back to you. Yeah. So more people are saying that I'm audible. Oh, it has some static. I'm not sure what that is about. Maybe it's because I'm using the mouse pad. Let me use an actual mouse. Let me see if I can get an actual mouse. Let me get the mouse so that it cannot keep shaking. Okay. So Moses Mtuota says audible, yes, thank you. Video okay, but ongeza light. Oh yeah. Nelian, please tell me if you can see me now. Adia, you guys, if you have any questions for Adia, she's there. She's on the live. Hey, Miss Nafula, hi. You never miss on any live. Thank you for always making it to the live. Madilile returned the deposit. I don't know if you're asking about the car deposit, but I'll tell you guys. Oh, by the way, so about the car deposit, I have good news. They all returned our deposit, so they are good travel companies. Let me use this again. Let me see if this will make. My director tells me that I should use the earphones. I hope I'm still audible. Yeah, we got our deposit back. It's called both Avis and the company we used in Namibia it's called what? Go Namibia or something. Yes, I think I mentioned it in the last video that we got our deposit back. So before you rent any car, just check the what do you call it? Check the reviews. The reviews come in handy. And you'll get very happy people and very angry people, so you'll know what to expect. Okay, Zizi. The first name is very difficult to pronounce. I don't know if it's Sina Zizi. I'm as sick as a dog. Just had to check this notification. Oh, sorry about that. I hope you get well soon. Zizi, I hope you get well soon. Jeffrey Love says, love from South Africa. Oh, the South Africans. I get so much love from South Africans. And at some point, I feel like I should just go back there. I should go back and be a citizen there. I'm Kenyan. I can have dual citizenship, so that is also an option. Do a Mombasa to Lodwar. Brian Mumero. I've actually done a road trip from Mombasa, Kenya to Lodwar. I've actually done that road trip, and you can just go and check it out. It's one of the documentaries, the first documentaries I ever made on YouTube, and it is quite popular. So many of you guys watched. It is an epic trip, epic trip, and I think it's really opened people's eyes to that road trip. Yeah, Lodwa is my home. It's my second. Okay, it was my first home because I'm literally from there. Even though right now I'm in a different town. So I made a road trip back home from Mombasa, and I made a documentary about it. Just go and check on my documentaries. Go to the playlist documentary. On my playlist, just go to documentaries, and then you'll find Mombasa to Lodwa road trip. But I think I will go back there sometime in the near future. I'll announce so that anyone who'd like to join me can come along. Jeffrey Lack, Mike says the mic is okay. Yeah, the light is better now. Yes. Thank you, Nelian. Branjuguna, nice. Branjuguna, thank you for joining us. Ricky says Egypt should be your next destination. I'll accompany you guys virtually and maybe one day physically. You're so welcome. Egypt is in our bucket list. If you're a travel enthusiast, you know Egypt is you have to see those pyramids. You have to see those pyramids. You have to understand why Egypt is in the Bible. So it is in our bucket list. We will definitely go there. Just stay tuned. So John Paul says, live from Kampala, Uganda. Hi, John Paul. Oh my, I miss Uganda. I miss Rolex and Matoke and Kachogo. Oh my God. Oh, and the chicken on the road. Yo, I miss Uganda. You guys have too much food. Eh? You guys have just so much delicious food and the G-nuts. Oh my God. I'll be back to Uganda. I intend to explore the northern Uganda. So look out for that one. Yeah, very few people have gone to northern Uganda, and I just want to understand why there are very few people who've gone there, and why it is important to go there. You know the way we usually do it. We try to uncover one or two things that are not everywhere. So the lighting iko sawa kabisa. That is Henry. Henry, thank you so much. Edmond Shege, hi. Thank you for being an ardent follower of our trips. You're always here. Huh? I know you've literally watched everything. So thank you so much. Story time by the 12th. You promised North. Yes. So story time. Yes, our next trip we are going this year we are going north. Yes, somehow we are going north. Yeah, we are going north. We are planning for west, but we are going north first. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. Eh? I told you guys the end of one series marks the beginning of another. So this is one of those announcements that I want to make. So John Hayes says, greetings to you and Patrick behind the scenes. Yes, Patrick, someone is saying hi here. Okay, he's saying hi back. Okay, your microphone is choppy. Is it though? Let me see. Let me see if I can place the microphone better. Branjuguna, kindly tell me if it's okay now. If it is any better. So guys, just hit that like button. Hit that like button so that more people can join us. Hit that like button so that more people can join us, to invite more people into the live. Hey, so there are 67 people on the live. That's good. So let's hope that we'll have more people. We have almost 60,000 subscribers. So 67 is a small fraction. I hope more people will be able to join us. Tupeleke West Africa and North Africa, that is Henry. Yes, I'll ensure we go there. Huh? I'll ensure we go there. Okay, Branjuguna says the sound check. The sound check on that. Say hi. Bran, kindly tell me if the audio is any better. If maybe I need to know whether I needed the ear, the when I whether I needed this microphone or not. So just let me know. Say hi. That is Neil, and say hi to Adia, Patrick, and oh, and she loves you guys. Oh, she loves you guys. Eh? Okay, I will pass your regards, Nelian. And then John is from Namibia. Oh, the land of the brave. Oh my, I love Namibia. Even though it is wilderness and all that, so me, I was born somewhere that almost looks like Namibia. I think that is why Namibia feels like home. So I love Namibia so much. It has so many hidden gems. And it's an eye opener for me and my team, and I'm sure so many other people, because guess what? We also have beautiful deserts in Kenya, but it is so much underutilized. The tourist attractions have just been neglected, and I hope someone who has an influence can see those videos that I posted about Namibia and do something about it, because even imagine, even Kenya, especially the northern side, is just like Namibia, and is the cradle of humankind. I mean, the very first ever human fossils were found in northern Kenya. That is something to that is something for the entire world to come and see. I know. Huh? Ah, John Mashimba. Greetings from Orangemund, Namibia. Yes. Oh, oh, John, you're from Orangemund. That's nice. That is further south, right? Huh? Someone is saying it's the sound. Video, audio. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Watching from South Africa, unmatched baby South Africa. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So thank you so much for tuning in. Huh? Oh, John Hayes has already sent something. Thank you so much, John Hayes. That will go a long way. So, guys, we have like, now that I've seen that donation, I've just remembered we have a road trip that we are planning to go to Ethiopia. Ethiopia is not south, is not north, but it is north from Kenya. When you stand in Kenya, Ethiopia is north. And then later in the year, we'll probably go to Morocco. So we have very interesting things. We have very interesting things. We have very interesting things to show you guys. I know very few people have gone to Morocco, not Morocco, to Ethiopia. We're trying to find a lot of information online. We are finding some very little information about road tripping in Ethiopia. So if you've ever been to Ethiopia, or you know anything about it, please reach out. The information you'll give us will go a long way. You have no idea. It will go a long way. Also, border crossing. Oh my God. We want to go with our car, and we've seen that the procedure for border crossing is not, hey, it's not easy. It's a hassle. So it's one of those things that we are trying to work on. Hopefully, we'll get a solution. If we'll not get a solution for border crossing, we'll have to either hire a car or use public means. And guys, transportation usually consumes like more than half the budget. If you do not have your car, transportation will cover like more than half the budget. So you can imagine, I'm telling you, the budget that we have is insane. It's insane. We are scared. We are scared, but we are hoping that things will work out. That is our truth. Because if we want to do a road trip that like we usually do, you guys, you know how we usually do, we ensure we cover like at least most of the country. If we must do that, it means we must either have our car or hire a car. And from what we can see online, for us to hire a car in Ethiopia, it's like they do not allow foreigners to drive cars in Ethiopia. Huh? Let me just use the again. So, and from what we see online, for you to be able to hire a car in Ethiopia, you will have to deposit a huge amount of a huge sum of money. Yeah, I think it's more expensive than what we saw in Namibia. We thought that hiring a car in Namibia is expensive, but in Ethiopia the deposit is quite high because you also have to, what do you call that? Hmm? Okay, let me see if you want us to change the computer. Okay, so guys, sorry. Okay, it's been some time since I last did a live, so I'm changing computers. Let me know if you can hear me, and then I'll continue explaining. Guys, let me know. I've changed the computers. I hope you can hear me, and I hope you can see me. Please let me know if you can see me so that we can continue with the live. Inaendelea. Try to check the audio. It's good. Good. So guys, like I was saying, we are planning to go to Ethiopia, and we are hitting a lot of hard walls. Yeah, we are hitting a lot of walls, and we almost got discouraged, but we are like, no, we are just going. First of all, Ethiopia is quite insecure. It's not like the entire Ethiopia, but the northern side has had civil wars for some time. So probably we'll avoid some parts on the north. And guess what? The north is the part that has the most interesting things. Oh, that is a bummer. I'm telling you guys. But we'll find ways of getting to the north and seeing all those things. We are hoping we'll be able to do it, because since the place is what the northern side is has a lot of civil wars, that means that going there will be very expensive. Huh? Going there will be very expensive, and yo, I don't know. I don't know what you're going to do, but we are hoping we'll make it. And we only have like maybe 2 weeks. We only have like 2 weeks to go there. So you can imagine. Mm? So you can imagine the dilemma that we have. Yeah, Jared, that is, I can see that someone has put the Ethiopian flag. Ah, Jarel, I hope you are in Ethiopia. We need help. We need help to get a guide, or just anyone, any local who can take us around. Remember, in Ethiopia, they also speak in Amharic. Guess what? It's the only country that speaks in Amharic. So imagine the language barrier we are going to encounter. Even though I'm told that in Addis, many people speak in English, but when we go outside Addis, it's going to be an uphill task. So I'm just telling you the challenges that we're encountering. But guess what? Despite the challenges, we will go, because every place that you feel like, whenever you feel like going to a place is going to be very challenging, it means that there is a lot of very interesting things like it's going to be worth it. I know it's going to be worth it. I know it's going to be worth it because Ethiopia is one of the few African countries that still have their like they have their culture intact. Eh? It is in the Bible. It is the only country that was not colonized in Africa. Yeah. So you can imagine it's going to be worth it. I know it's a lot of challenges, but it's going to be worth it. So if you can support us in any way, by supporting us is if you know anyone in Ethiopia who can assist us in in getting one or two things or just uh, maneuvering our way around Ethiopia, it will even just information. It's going to be worth it. It's going to really help. It will go a long way. Any information, I'm told there is a big Kenyan community in Ethiopia. If you know anyone who's in the Kenyan community in Ethiopia, who please reach out. I know they will come. Kenyans will help us when we are there. It's only that we don't know who's there right now. So if we can get any contacts, anyone who can help us go around the country or who can help us with someone who can take us around the country, it's going to be very, very good because remember there is language barrier. Also, I'm told that from what we've seen online, when you go to Ethiopia, you will have to, if you'll hire a car, you'll also have to hire the driver. It's like it's like foreigners are technically not authorized to drive in Ethiopia. So you can imagine the challenge. So hiring the driver is also another thing. So it's just money, money, money. Eh? Money and yeah. Also in every it's like in every community we'll be going to will need a local guide. So you can imagine that you have to pay the local guide, you have to pay the entrance fees, you'll have to hire a car, you'll have to learn Amharic. Oh, we have so many things to do, guys. It's I think most people whenever they think about that, they just go to Addis and remain in Addis. They don't go beyond Addis. But you know, guys, as for us, we don't just stick in Addis. You know how we do it. We want to go everywhere. By the time we leave, we want to ensure that you guys can follow our footsteps and tour the entire country comfortably. So any help that you guys think of will really come in handy. Even information, financially, even just referring us to someone. I mean, all that will come in handy because from where we stand, we are quite overwhelmed, but it's something that we just have to do. Huh? Okay, I think this is the first time I'm actually telling you challenges of what we're experiencing before we actually do a trip. I think the last time we did that was when we were preparing for a trip from Nairobi, Kenya to Cape Town. So this is one of those other trips that we are hoping that we can really get support from you guys. The last time when you're going to Cape Town, you guys gave us a lot of information. Yes, so we'll be going. We'll still go. We'll go whichever way. Mhm. We'll go whichever way. So let me continue reading some of your questions. Zizi says, thank you. Aki, Zizi, I hope you get well soon, honestly. So, Wellborn Diamond, how are you? You're from South Africa. Oh, thank you so much. You guys should adopt me. South Africans, you should adopt me. Eh, how about Ethiopia? Beautiful country with rich culture and attraction. Yes. Yes, Jarel, Ethiopia is our next destination, and we are so pumped up about it. But if you're from Ethiopia, please reach out. We have a lot of questions. We need a lot of help. Any information you give us will go a long way. Oh, and now there is Nolubabalo. Nolubabalo. Okay, the second one has a click. Okay, Nolubabalo from South Africa. Hi. I hope the next time I'll be in South Africa, you guys will say hi. Yeah? I will tell you in advance. I'll tell you in advance so that you guys can know whenever I'm within your town or your city, you can just say hi. Yeah? The land of the coffee. Jarrell, yes, we love. It's called Bunna. Yes, Bunna. Like I look forward to taking. I love coffee, and I've tried Ethiopian coffee from one of our somewhere in northern Kenya. In northern Kenya, we went to some refugee camp. We got some Ethiopians there, and they prepared some nice buna for us, and were like we. It's I think in if I can say Ethiopia is one of the best teas, the best coffees I've ever taken. The Ethiopian coffee, so I'm excited about having that every day. Huh? Every day. So, guys, I'll put details there. If you like to support the channel, I'll put the details there. You can just see on the chat. Let me pin it so that you guys can see. Let me pin the message somewhere up there so that you guys can see it. Yes, it has popped up there. So Paul says hi. Hi, Paul. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us in the premiere. I'm now in Namibia from returning from Cape Town. Paul, you're in Namibia. Yo, I'm sure you're having so much fun. I know when you tell someone that you're having fun in the desert, it doesn't make sense, but trust me, when in Namibia, you'll have fun. If you've gone there to tour there, you'll have fun. So, Jody, hey, Liv. Hi, Jody. Hey, just joining. Where is the next destination? Willie Esco. We are going to Ethiopia, and then later in the year, we'll go to Morocco. So, there's a lot to see. We are going north. Eh? There's a lot coming up. Okay, come to South Africa one more time. And March. Eh? I know. Let me tell you, if it was, I love South Africa so much, I would literally be there every month. But responsibilities. So Storytime says that I hope to tour north with you. I literally left employment for this. Now I can spare some time. Oh, that is interesting. So do you mean Northern Africa or Northern Kenya? Please clarify on that. So it's Matata says, hi Liv, hi. Hmm? Hi, you guys. I can't just keep smiling because it's been some time since the last time I was on live. So just getting your feedback like right now is it's music to my ears. Okay, absolutely love your trips. The way you explain, so informative. That is Zach. Thank you so much, Zach. We are hoping that when we are making our videos, we try to make it entertaining, it's informative, and also eye-opening. We want people to travel Africa. So people think that Africa is just a bush somewhere with animals, but I'm sure from our videos, they've seen that Africa. Huh? Africa is the land of the greatest people ever. Huh? Our culture is rich. We have beautiful topography. The people, I'm telling you guys, the people is everything. We'll try while we're in Ethiopia, we'll try as much as possible to show you interactions with the locals. But from what I've seen online or from the videos I've seen, most of them are not comfortable being on in front of cameras. But we'll try as much as possible to get some of them to talk to us on camera so that you guys can get feedback from them. Your mic is not letting you, it's not letting your voice out clearly. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can adjust that. Let me adjust the microphone. I hope it's better. Matata, I hope it's now better. Hi, I enjoy. That is James Maina says, hi, I enjoy your first trip or on car to South Africa from South. Uh-huh. And the second one, when you explored Namibia. I don't know how people survive in the desert countries. James, thank you. First of all, thank you for watching all those videos. Thank you guys for always joining us. Even if you are joining us virtually, guess what? You joining us virtually and watching all those videos and advertisement is what is fueling our travels. You're literally supporting us, even by being on this live, you're supporting us. So keep doing that and we'll take you to very many places. So people survive in the desert, but you'll realize that especially in Namibia, people are not people, like most people live like in towns, in specific towns. You'll find that whenever there is a town is where you'll get most people living. The other place is just either the desert, the national parks, and small farms. So they actually survive by staying close to each other. By staying close to each other. Huh? Hmm? You motivate me to, that is, Rick's Len says, you motivate me to just go. Everything will just get sorted. Yes, yes, that is the truth. At times, people think that for you to travel, you need to have a lot of money. But guess what? You don't need to have a lot of money. All you need, especially, you just need to have some little savings and the will to go. Like you just said, I went to Ginger, everything worked out. This year, went to Moshi and Arusha, everything worked out. And soon I'll be recording my vlogs. Oh, that's nice. Rick Lens, we can't wait to see your vlogs. Yes, just go. At times, if you overthink it, like just the things I've told you about that we found out as we are planning for Ethiopia, if you think about it, you'll be discouraged. You won't want to go. But guess what? We are going. We are going no matter what. We are going. Those challenges are what actually motivate us. You see, the way they usually say, the best things are found when you experience so much challenge. You treasure it more, and most of the time, the devil usually wants to ensure that you don't go there, you don't get to where you're supposed to be. He ensures that you have so much challenges because he knows once you get there, it's going to be worth it, or it's going to change your life. So it's just one of those things. We will go. We will go. Jeffrey Love says Namibia, Nigeria. Yes, we'll have to go to West. I'm telling you guys, we're just planning. Okay, about Nigeria actually and the West Africa, we're trying to ensure that we get like a proper car. So we are saving up for a bigger car. We're trying to save up for a bigger car so that we can just go with our car to West Africa. Like we can just, the way we did a road trip from Kenya, from Nairobi to Cape Town, we want to do something similar as we go towards the West Africa. And from what we've seen online, there are so many roads that are not so good. So we cannot use our small car. We'll have to get a bigger car. So we're saving up for a bigger car. And if you'd like to support us, it will come in handy. Yes. Okay. Oscar is saying, hi, Jaber. I hope next trip we will go to Morocco. Yes, we'll go to Morocco later in the year. Let me know if you want to join us. Yes, we'll go later in the year. It's in our bucket list. Okay. Love from Tanzania. That is Willie. Willie says, love from Tanzania. Enjoyed your trip. Very educational and interesting. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you guys are learning so much about the countries we are going to. In fact, someone once told me that every time we take a trip, he usually follows us virtually, so that if anyone says anything, like someone is commenting anything about a country, they're like, I know about that country. Like they like, what do you say it? They make a contribution as if they've been there. They're like, if someone tells them some information that is just a misconception or it's just a stereotype, they're like, no, I know that country. I know it's like this and like this and like this, and that is what we're talking about. We want to go to all these countries so that we can be part of the conversation. We can be part of the African conversation. And we won't be going to Africa only. We want to go to the entire to like all the 7 continents. We want to know what is so different in other continents from Africa, what you can do better, what we can educate other continents to do, you know. Yeah, we want to be part of the conversation. We want, like Africa, like I always say, Africa is our business. So we have to know everything about Africa. We want to know our home so well so that whenever we go out there, we can be ambassadors of our countries, of our continent. We can we can put the record straight about misconception about our home. And we also invite people to be able to enjoy this. We usually say that even as a Christian, I believe that God put the entire world, like everything in each country, each continent as it is, so that we can go and see and marvel at his work because he's the master architect. Eh? So all these things are out there so that we can see, and we are not leaving any stone unturned. We'll go everywhere. We'll go everywhere. I feel like a preacher. Oh my, for a minute there I've preached. Amen. Yo. Okay. Okay, someone is saying the mic. I don't know where I am. Oh, that was some time back. Okay, so let me see. Where was I? I'm lost. Let me find where I was. Oh, story time by 12. He's saying everywhere, north, west, south, east, eh? Underground too. If you have the map, I want to. Yes, we'll go everywhere. We have to go everywhere. Margaret says, I admire you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Hassan says, love how you do your travel content, staying true to who you are. Kudos. Thank you, Hassan. That means a lot. Yeah? It means that we have our tribe. Well, our tribe just understands who we are and they like it the way we do it. So thank you so much. Msichana ya Busia, kuja Mandera. Oxytocin, why that name? Oxytocin is a hormone. Yes, I know. I think it used to be called, if I remember from my biology, it's the love hormone. It is what connects a mother to their child. Oh, why the name, anyways? Msichana wa Busia. I'm not from Busia. I'm not from Busia, but it can also be my home. Kuja Mandera. I will go to Mandera someday. Eh? Brian Zulu says, yes, Sasa, the sound is nice and clear. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much about that. So let me see. I think I have some questions here. So, guys, by the way, we are on our road to 100K subscribers. Eh? So, if you've not subscribed yet, I know most of you watch from the TV, but guess what? If you can just from the TV, you can also subscribe on the TV. You just need to know how to maneuver your remote. Yeah, you can subscribe from the TV. So we need to go to 100. You guys, we need to get the silver button. This year we've grown quite slow as compared to last year because right now we are at 59 point something. It's around 59.6. So we are hoping to get to 100K. So first of all, before you get to 100K, we need like almost 400 people to get to 60K. Guys, do something. Yeah? Ensure that you share the videos widely so that other people can also enjoy this kind of content. So that many people can join our virtual family, you know? So please subscribe if you haven't. It will really go a long way. Imagine the day that we'll be here celebrating our silver button. I can't wait for that day. It just feels like a dream. So guys, other than that, we just completed our road trip to Namibia, Kingdom of Eswatini. It was an entire road trip to the southern countries. There were 4 countries. We started in South Africa. We went to Mozambique. We came back to, we passed through Eswatini. We came back to South Africa and then we passed through Eswatini. We used the coastal line of South Africa, the garden route. We went through all those routes. There was Genesis route, garden route. Which other route, guys, have I forgotten? We've gone to so many routes. Oh my God, I've even forgotten some of them. We've gone to all those routes, and you guys saw how spectacular it was. And then we did a road trip around Namibia for 2 weeks. It was an entire trip. And you guys just, if you haven't watched all that, you just need to go back and check out all those beautiful countries. You'll understand why we hype them so much. They are so worth it. So we after that, we've also done like other road trips that we'll be posting before we start the Ethiopian series. So stay tuned. We've done other road trips within Kenya that we've done. Stay tuned because we're showing you. Of course, we usually show you something new. Something new in each road trip. There'll be something new that you've never seen before. So stay tuned. We'll start posting them. I think this week we've begun a new week, right? We'll start posting them this week. So if you want to see more of Kenya and you want to in Kenya, stay tuned. Okay, I have some feedback here. So guys, you can also suggest places that you want us to visit in Ethiopia and Morocco. If there is a place you've seen maybe on Instagram, on TikTok, or you've been there or someone has ever told you about, and you want us to go there and give you more information or show you the entire place, please let us know so that we can add that in our itinerary. Our itinerary is 90% done. So we're waiting for that 10% from you guys. And thank you so much for all of you who are inquiring about our itinerary from the Namibian itinerary, the Namibian the itinerary that we did. The itinerary to the road trip that we just concluded through the 4 countries, the itinerary to Zanzibar, the itinerary to going round Lake Victoria, and also the itinerary that we did about Nairobi to Cape Town. Thank you so much for inquiring. There are so many inquiries. If you asked on the mail and I think on Instagram, just check. I think I've answered like a good chunk of it. Just check. I've given you answers there. I've given you my responses. Others for. So you'll just reach out for more information. And yeah, I'm glad that you guys are aspiring to travel or are planning to travel. And thank you so much for your kind words. Clearly, our road trips have inspired so many of you. And that is what it's all about. That is just music to our ears because we ensure that we give you like a good percentage of information so that you guys can also travel. You guys can also enjoy this world, like this road trip, this country is the way we are. These things are meant to be shared. It's not meant to be personal. So, yeah. And I told you guys, we charge a small fee for the itineraries because, like you've seen, it is a way of supporting our channel. And also, traveling requires a lot of money. So, charging the small fee that we are doing ensures that we can also support our upcoming trips. So, that is why we are charging. And trust me, it's going to be worth it. It's going to be totally worth it because we give you so much information. On our itineraries, we usually show you guys the attraction sites, the border procedures, or any charges that you might require to pay, what to expect in each country or in each location. A contact of a guide somewhere, we usually put it down there. We give you suggestions of accommodation, of places we've been to, or other better places. We usually give you all that information. What else do you usually give it? If you like it, if you want it to be customized to a couple number of days, if you want us to customize it to a number of days, or if it is a group
everything. We usually do all that. So far, we so many people have bought the itinerary, especially the one from Nairobi to Cape Town. So many people have bought it, meaning that so many people are planning to travel from South Africa to Kenya and from Kenya to South Africa. Yes, that is really good. That is really good because it's a trip of a lifetime. I tell you guys, if you are excited when you're watching those videos, imagine those who actually experience it, how they feel. So it's something that I wish that everyone would do. You just transverse through all those countries, different cultures, different topographies. Oh my God, it's just something else. So let me check out some other questions. Okay, we're also going to do, like, after we've posted the road trips that we've gone to, we're going to do like an analysis videos where we'll be analyzing maybe each countries, the pros and cons of going to each countries. Um, in somewhere in between there, we'll give you like the culture shocks, even though we've mentioned some, but we'll give you more details. We'll also give you like we'll also do full documentary. You know, you guys love documentaries, so we'll do full documentary for this trip that we just finished, and each, let's say, for each country, so that if someone is just interested in a particular country, they can just watch the entire thing. Yeah, we'll give you the full documentary. We'll give you like more analysis on each country and some comparison here and there. So stay tuned because we'll be doing those. We'll be including those videos. Also, you guys say that some of you say that you wanted to have we wanted us to post like a silent video, like a road trip that is silent. We are thinking about it, but we are also thinking about maybe starting another channel where we can put the silent videos for those who just want to. Some people don't like it when I talk too much, or maybe they just want to watch like places without necessarily a lot of talking. So we'll do like silent videos. We intend to do that because we have footage of, hey, we have, you guys, we have thousands and thousands of footage. We have so many hard disks full of footages of all these places we've gone to. There are some places that we've not shown you guys, like not shown you per se, but we've not put on the videos because of the editing. You know, when you edit, you remove one or two things. So we intend to do that. Also, in the upcoming videos, we will be putting some behind the scenes. But we are thinking that behind the scenes, we're going to do for members. Yes, if you just click on Liv Kenya, you'll see like join. You can join us as a member. We'll start posting behind the scenes so that members can see. I think to join the members, it's a very small fee. I think there is even one for $10 or something, but you can be able to see all the behind the scenes. For instance, our video on Himba village, there was a lot of footage, but because we cannot put like we have a lot of restrictions from YouTube, especially if you show the some what is considered nudity. It was not, is it really nudity? Yes, the Himba people are usually topless. So a lot of their chest is out there, even for the ladies. They don't wear bras and all that. So we are thinking of where we can put the full footages of that. We're thinking maybe we can put it on the members only, or we put it on a different platform. We'll let you guys know because there is a lot of information that we did not put there because of the restriction. That is why it was quite short. But there is a lot of information about the Himba people and those many other places. So we have all those ideas that we are hoping to put it out there at your disposal. We'll communicate. So John Hayes is saying, I'm scared on your behalf. Please don't be a hero. Judging by the interactions I had with the Ethiopians, just go where it's safe for you. Don't get caught up in controversy. Africa needs you. Yes, John, above all, we ensure that safety is paramount. We ensure that we are safe. Safety is paramount. And we are not going to go anywhere that we feel like is unsafe for us, because I'm told even in the north they kidnap tourists. Okay, that is what I see online. I don't know how true that is, but yeah, we take that very seriously. We take that very seriously. So we'll try to go to places which are safe. Yeah. And if by any chance we'll feel unsafe anywhere, we'll ensure we have enough security. Yeah, that is what we are going to do. So David Kapanga is saying, I'm ready to support you. I'm ready to support you, Davy Zambia. Yes, your support will come a long way. It will really come a long way. Like, we need a lot of support. That is what I'm telling you guys, honestly. Mm? Mm? Okay, someone is selling. Uh, I think Hadia has responded there. Let's see. What else have I left behind? Kitty is saying Ethiopia, Egypt, Morocco, name it. I can't wait. Yes, we are also excited about that. We are excited about going to somewhere north. Eh? Take 254 is saying Amharic Manenos. You guys, did you know that Amharic is the national language in Ethiopia and it's the only country that speaks Amharic? So even if I was to go to school, unless I'm going to stay in Ethiopia, even if I was to try to get some Amharic classes, I won't find it easily everywhere because it's only Ethiopia is the only country that people speak in Amharic. Huh? Honestly, I've ever had someone speaking in Amharic. And Ethiopia holds a very special place in my heart also because my my godparents come from Ethiopia. Yes, when I was being baptized, my godparents came from Ethiopia. Yeah, Gumsa and Esther. Even though they already they were in Kenya back then, and right now I think they're in Australia. We've lost touch, but I just feel like I need to go and see where those kind people came from. They were so nice. I just remember those injeras. Oh my god. I remember when I was a kid. Huh? So Yaendi Galugalu is saying, Olivia, unaenda West Africa lini? I wanna join you. We are planning that. We are planning on going to West Africa. It is in the pipeline. We'll let you guys know. We'll let you guys know so that you can join us. Uh-huh. Now you are clear of all that is about the order. Thank you, Maurice. Hmm. Okay, let me see if there are any other questions. What is the name of the sister you work with, of the other sister you work with? That is Hadia. Yeah, we look alike, don't we? We're not blood sisters, by the way, for those who are thinking of blood sisters, but we are sisters because we've been friends forever. So I think it's just like marriage. Once you marry someone for too long, you start resembling. So I think it's something similar with me and Adia. She's been my friend for like so many years. So many years, guys. Huh? Okay. What else? Let's see any other questions. Hey, I followed your trip to South Africa. That is Paul Havenfield. I followed your trip to South Africa. I'm currently doing mine. Right now I'm in oh, I think I read that. Julius is saying, I've ever followed oh, I've ever followed every trip. Thank you so much. Julius. Julius. Is it Julius from Kayole? Oh, that guy he's been in every single premiere of the last trip. Like in every premiere he's usually there. So thank you so much for always making the premiere gang. ah, ah. I can see Adia has responded to some of you guys. Let's see. Mm, let's see. Yes, Musa, Africa. We are Africans, and Africa is our business for sure. Huh? Well, MKM is saying good evening. Good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. I think it's the first time I'm seeing you on the chat box on the live, so welcome. It's usually this much fun, you see? And Adia is telling me, preach, preacher. Erastus is saying nawapenda sana. Oh, tunakupenda pia. Huh? When are you gonna do the cost breakdown? Yes. So Jeffrey, from our from what I said, I just said like a few minutes, like a few seconds ago, that we're going also to do like analysis of the videos, and part of the analysis is the budget. We're going to show to tell you guys how much we spent. Oh my god, this last trip, it cost us. Guess what? It was more expensive than Nairobi to Cape Town road trip. This last trip, because we did not have a car, it was quite expensive. But I'm sure there are hacks on how to make it cheaper. So we're going to give you a breakdown of the budget. We're going to tell you guys more about how to rent a car in Ethiopia, because in South Africa and in Namibia, yes. So those are some of the things we're going to do as we analyze everything. Yeah, we're also going to give you like the behind the scenes stories about our camping. Yes, about our camping and what we discovered along the way. Yes, we're going to give you all that. You know, when we edit, we remove a lot of things, a lot of information, or a lot of behind the scenes. But we are going to give you all that in the analysis that we are going to do. So stay tuned. You're going to get more information. And like I said, if you want the itineraries to any of the trips that we've been to, just reach out via our email address. The email address is livkenya254 at gmail. So you can just reach out, or I think I've pinned somewhere up there our WhatsApp number, which is also our M-Pesa number. So our WhatsApp number is there. And you can also reach out via my social media platforms. I'm on Twitter. Oh, it's called X. I'm on X, I'm on Instagram, I'm on TikTok, and I'm on Facebook. And in all those platforms, I go by Liv Kenya. So if you just search Liv Kenya, you'll find my handle there. Yeah. So I'll be able to respond. For those who have already reached out, just check your mail. I think I've responded. I've responded to most of them, if not all. Okay. Uh, One of your first vlogs I saw first was the one for traveling from Mombasa to Kakuma in Turkana. Yes, Jomocho. Yes, that is true. It is the one that I just mentioned a while back. I was going back home. Yeah, I'm originally from Turkana. I'm not at Turkana, but I was born there, so that is my home. So ever since you've become my friend, and I've been following you since, and I don't regret it. Oh, that is so sweet. Thank you so much, Jomo. Right to know with Thomas. I think that is Thomas. Can we arrange a round table with all interested in Kenya Africa tourism persons of like-minded to encourage cross-border ventures? Yes, I'm open to that. If you can arrange that, I think I'm open to that, because I feel like we can do better. As Kenya, we can do better. As East Africa, we can do better. And collaboration will go a long way, will really go a long way. Uh, Melgo, you deleted. Oh no. I hope you've written your comment somewhere. Branzulus is saying this channel is going to get to 500,000 by the by this time next year. Amen and amen and amen. So amen, Brian. How many times have I said amen? Let me say amen again. I hope we get there, because we need more people to see our beautiful Africa, this beautiful world, because we'll be going outside Africa as well. We need more people to experience what we're experiencing. And from our videos, we try to ensure that you guys, we try to ensure that you guys, we engage you guys, so that you can also feel like you're on the road trip. And by that, we feel like, yeah, we ensure that everyone feels like they've traveled to all those countries. But you guys, as much as some of you usually feel like we've traveled through our channel, just also try to go there. So whatever you feel when you're on your screen, just imagine you feel that feeling, that excitement. If you get, it's 10 times more when you're on the ground, when you're actually there. So you can imagine. Huh? Oh, Mwego has said, long live Liv Kenya. Always good to glued to your channel. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You guys, please share our videos. Please share our videos because um our last, I think the last few videos have not had really good what do you call it, from the analytics. They're not doing so well, so please share our videos so that more people can see. I'm sure very few people know, other than the Dead Valley and what do you, and Sandwich Harbor and Vinduk. I'm sure very few people know of those other places that we've shown you guys on our road trip to Namibia. So please share. Also, when you're talking about South Africa, many people just know of Cape Town, Johannesburg. Very few people, like travelers from outside South Africa, have gone to Mpumalanga. Very few people have gone to it's London. Eh? Let me see. Frederick says, my family follows you and we watch every update from you because you are real and don't fake your process. Praying that God will bless me. I take my family on a road trip and I see doing it with you. Oh, that is so nice. Frederick, I am hoping that we'll embark on a road trip together someday. And thank you so much for always watching our videos. And I'm glad that it inspires you guys to also plan some trips. So I'm so glad about that. Mm, there is Makolaman. He says, what documents do you require for your vehicle to travel to South Africa? For your vehicle, I've actually made a video about that, by the way, Makolaman. I've made a video about things you need to know before you take your road trip to South Africa, and the car requirements is one of them. So you need the logbook, of your car, and if it's not yours, you need an affidavit or a consent letter from the owner to show that you're aware that you have the car and you are traversing the borders with it. Also, you need your driver's, that is the car. Yes, you also need copies of the logbook. You'll need a COMESA insurance. It makes your work very easy. As you cross through all those borders, you need the COMESA insurance. You also need, you see, the things that you need in Kenya for safety, like maybe even though nobody checks it at the border, but you'll need it along the road. You'll need the it's called the caution triangle, the red ones. You need at least two. You need the fire extinguisher at least 1 kg. You need the first aid kit that is enough for 4 people. So if you buy a first aid kit, please open it to ensure that it has enough supplies. What else have I left out? Okay, the driver should have a valid driver's license. If you are from Kenya, your driver's license is just okay. You don't need to have like an international driver's license. So as long, what else? Yeah, I think I've said most of it. But if you want more information about what you need, I've made a video about that. You can just check on my channel. On the road trip from maybe Kenya to South Africa. You can also buy the itinerary where I've given you all that information and much more. Yeah, and much more. By the itineraries are quite detailed. What to do at each border, it's quite detailed. Once you have it, and once you have it, all you need is your money and time, and you buy the things that you prepare the things that you require, like the ones I've said, plus many other things that you might need on the road. Once you have all that, you basically just up and leave. It's that detailed. We've planned everything for every day and all that, and usually customize it. We also offer consultation. So if you need any consultation on any of the countries we've been to, yeah, please let us know. Your Airbnb is top notch, well furnished. It shows you have experienced nice places on your trip. Yes, that is the other thing. John Hayes, you've been clearly you've been on my Instagram and TikTok and all that. I've been posting my Airbnbs. Guys, I'm a host. I'm a host in Kenya, especially Nairobi. Yes, I host Airbnbs, one bedroom, two bedrooms, studio apartments, well furnished, modern furnished apartments. So from the fact that okay, I'm a self-made interior designer because it's just from passion. I'm a self-made interior designer. I'm many things, and also I've traveled a lot because of that. You can imagine how the my Airbnbs look. So if you need any accommodation, you can also reach out. If you're in Nairobi and you need accommodation, studio, one bedroom, two bedroom, let me know. Let me know. Yes, let me know. I'll give you a good rate. Yeah, it's also one of my sources of income. For those who usually ask, where do you get the money? We get the money from YouTube. There is that side hustle. I'm a host. I'm an 8 to 5 employee somewhere. We try to get money from all corners. The enemy is poverty. Oh, we are all fighting against one enemy, poverty. So we'll try to get money from all corners. Hi, I'm Eric Zulu from South Africa. Hi, Eric Zulu. Thank you for joining us. I think it's the first time I'm seeing you on the live chat. So thank you. That's a good step. If you have any questions, please let me know. Mohammed says hello. Hi, Mohammed. Was the Subaru a good car for road trips? Yes. Oh. Subaru is a good car. I would say that again and again. All you need is to service your car properly. And especially if you're touring East Africa and the Southern Africa, Subaru is a good car because most of those places have good roads. And Subaru Impreza has low clearance places. So Subaru is a good car. I can say that again. Mohammed is saying donation button eco. Yes, Mohammed, the donation button. And yes, when you go to down there where you write your chat, there is just on the right, there is a dollar sign. You can select the dollar sign and then follow that. You can follow that the procedure and you can make a donation to the channel. That will go a long way. Or if you are unable to donate there, we also have PayPal, and in our address for PayPal is just our email address, livkenya254 at gmail. I've pinned it somewhere up there, so you can also make a donation via PayPal. And if you're in Kenya and you want to send M-Pesa, we've also pinned up a number there. Yes, so you can donate. Mohammed was with you from day one. That is Benson Musioka. Hi, Benson. Was with you from day one. Want to join you and drive with you too. Musioka, you can join us actually. I've told you guys we are going, maybe in 2 weeks' time, we're going to Ethiopia. We are driving from Nairobi all the way to Moyale, and then we'll see if we'll be able to cross the border. If we won't be able, we'll find other options. But you can join us if you want. Yeah, if you can join us in 2 weeks' time. Yeah, even in Morocco, we'll be doing a road trip. We'll probably fly in and get a car and do a thorough road trip around the country. So you can definitely join us. Yes, you can just reach out to us and we can give you more information. Um, Kelta Onyango. Hi, Kelta. She's, is it a Kelta? Okay, I don't want to guess the gender. So I'll just say, hello, Liv. Thank you for entertaining and educating through the channel. Patrick is of great help in the road trip. Yes, he is. You always show us. Kindly consider getting married to. Oh, Kelta. Yo, hey. That is the last thing expected on this chat. Like, well, hey, yo, I have no words. But thank you for your input. Thank you. Muhammad Salim is saying documentary in Ipoh. Yes. We'll ensure we have a documentary where you can get. Some people say that they get tired of watching one episode after another. So we'll just put up a documentary so that you can just watch just one documentary with everything. Yeah. But Kelta, yo, even after this live chat, I'm just going to continue. I will not forget what you said. I'll just keep. Onyango. Eh, umeniweza walai. Eh, oh, Kimera Henry is saying, hi, Liv. We'll be back from that long journey, my dears. I don't know what you mean, but yes, we returned. If you're talking about us, yes, we returned, and we are planning another road trip. Mhm. Hans the Explorer. Hey, sister, I'm preparing a road trip to South Africa this year. I would like to meet you and learn more about the trip. Right now, I'm in Dar es Salaam, but I will be traveling to Nairobi next week. So, Hans the Explorer, you can just reach out to me via my. I are you on Instagram? It will be easy on Instagram. Yes, so that we can see how we can work on that, and we can also see how we can organize our schedule. Yes, and yeah, I think it will be. I think our interaction will be helpful to you. So you can reach out on Instagram. Oh, Christopher Kenyaga is saying, Sasa tunataka ya West Africa na usalimie my favorite girl Hadia and Patrick. Yes, I'll pass your regards. Hadia is somewhere in the chat, so I'm sure she will see this one and she'll respond. And Patrick behind there, he's behind the camera. Okay, Patrick is always behind the camera. He's saying hi back. Huh? Uganda is eagerly waiting for you again. Kimera, yes. Hey, Northern Uganda, I'll be back. I also want to do some. So, guys, I had this idea. We want, there is these islands. We did a road trip around Lake Victoria. We are thinking maybe we can take you guys with us in the near future. So, I'll put up a poll so that you guys can tell us if you'd be interested to join us. Because we've been there before, but we've not gone to most of the islands in Lake Victoria. By a road trip around Lake Victoria, remember Lake Victoria is uh, is in three countries, that is Kenya, Uganda, Tanzania. Access. We'll put up a poll so that we'll put up a poll later on interested, and we can discuss more there so that we can know when we can arrange. Yeah, how we can do it. Yeah, so to take you guys. Yeah, so let us know how we can do that. Also, leave that is Hanifa Wabomba. Hey, it's Muidin Rama. Hi, Rama. Hi, Rama. I think thank you so much. Thank you so much for always tuning in. Day one, we were just posting videos. We didn't think that people would be interested in our video. Imagine even the biggest YouTubers usually have the doubts. Even as we were just posting so that we can for actually guys, initially when we were posting these videos, we were posting it so that it can be our memoir, because we are putting it out there so that even in future we can still go back and just remember how it felt. Yes, our reactions about a place, because we want even years from now to be able to to remember it was our memoir. And you guys are our family, so it means a lot to us that you guys are our tribe. You understand how we do it and you like how we do it. It just means a lot to us. Thank you so much. um Let me see, there's a couple of things here. So guys, we're also planning local road trips within Kenya and East Africa. If you're interested in any of the trips that we've gone to, like maybe the one we went to Northern Kenya and to Mount Kenya, maybe the road trip to Uganda. If you're interested in all that, just let us know so that we can see how we can add you to our trips, so that you guys can also join us in our trips, because it would be nice to interact with you guys on these trips, so that you can also understand the nitty-gritties about planning a trip, or what usually happens behind the scenes. Also guys, I think on TikTok we are at 20k followers. So you can join us on TikTok. I told you guys I go on TikTok, Instagram, um, X. I'm in Thread actually. I like Thread. I like Thread somehow. For some reason, I like Thread because I usually get really nice things there. So I'm on Thread, and in all platforms, I'm just Liv Kenya. So you can follow us on all those platforms. There are things that we do not say on our YouTube videos that you can find on those platforms. Even some announcements, most announcements we put them on those social media platforms. So follow us there, and we usually put some behind the scene videos and ask you so many questions. Thank you guys by the way for the feedback, especially TikTok. Oh my god, you guys, hey, you guys on TikTok are crazy. TikTok and Instagram, you guys are crazy. The answers I usually get to the questions I ask. Well, suggest okay. Also, if you have if you guys know of any place maybe within Kenya or outside, that places that you'd like us to go or visit, you can give us suggestions so that we can include them on our trips, because your input has been very very much um your input has we've used a lot of your inputs in our trips. I'm sure, like, if you saw in the last road trip we had, you'll realize that we explored South Africa more than we did last time. And a good percentage of why that trip was successful or was that detailed is because of you guys. You gave us so much information. So, yeah, we are so grateful. So, if you have any other places that you want us to travel to, maybe in Kenya, East Africa, even South, we have not yet said goodbye to South. Remember, we've not explored Zimbabwe and Mozambique exclusively, so we'll still be back there. And of course, I will always go back to South Africa anytime, anytime. That is home. So, yeah. Also, guys, thank you for always saying hi on the streets. Yeah, every time, whenever I'm telling you guys, the number plate of my car is just all over. Every time we are driving, like every time we're leaving the house, whenever I'm leaving the house, like leaving with my car, always I always meet someone who just has to like hoot at me like, "Hi, Liv Kenya, you're doing a good job." That means a lot. Also, whenever I'm using public transport, I use matatus, guys. By the way, so whenever you meet, if you see someone on the matatu that looks like me, guess what? It's me. It's me. I use matatus, I use Ubers, I use all kinds of transport. So just say hi. I don't bite. I believe I'm friendly. So just say hi. It usually makes my day. Yeah. So thank you for always saying hi. For those who usually do. Hmm? I'm sure those who met me usually have a story or two that we usually talk. It's just good to know that people are following our journeys and our expeditions. Um, say hi, Oliver. I hope you organize overland track for us who don't drive so we can join. Been following all trips through. Yes, Adam. Yes, we are hoping to organize that. That is why I mentioned the trip around the road trip around East Africa. I think we'll consider doing like an overland thing and also self drive. So as long as we get the numbers, we'll definitely do that. We'll definitely do that so that you guys can also experience what we experience. It will be selfish of us to want to experience what we experience alone. Huh? It opens your eyes to many things. It shows you where we are doing well in Kenya, where we are lacking. Even in those other countries, it opens your eyes to many things. It gives you business ideas. When you experience other cultures, you appreciate them more. You criticize them less, you know, and you realize that all cultures are just rich on their own. They're unique on their. We are who we are. We are who we are, and our cultures shape who we are. I don't even know how I can put that across. Anyways, mm, Yo, it's been 1 hour and a half. Yo. So guys, we have, how many minutes do you think we should have? 30 more minutes or 10 more minutes? Let's see. Let's see. Let's give it maybe 30 more minutes and then we'll conclude because I know people want to sleep so that they can go to work tomorrow. Yes, we have 30 more minutes. So if you have any question, put it down there on the chat so that we can respond to it. Okay, your PKTV says, Liv, you're amazing. Hopes KCT bado iko. Yes, my car is still very much alive and kicking. It's in a good condition. It's preparing for trips, many other trips that will not have any border crossing issues. Yeah, my car is very much eh, alive and kicking. It's still with. I'm still the owner. I have not sold it. Hmm? I've not sold it. Um. Oh, Rama. Hi, Rama. I've not remembered. Hi, Rama. You should send me a message. Send me a message. I remember our trip to Mrima. Soon I'm buying the itinerary to South Africa and Rwanda. Done. Yes. You can always reach out to me on Instagram or even the email. Hmm? Oh, Dan. Yes. You can always reach. Okay, by the Dan, see, I have your number. We'll talk. Let's just say we'll talk tomorrow because I know right now it's quite late. We'll talk tomorrow about the road trip. Yes, our road trip to Mount Kenya was awesome. That is Dan, the one whom we went to. We were with him on our road trip to Marsabit and Mount Kenya. Hey, Dan, you remember hiking Mount Kenya? Guys, eh, I'll never forget that one. I'll never forget it because it was just one of those trips that I'm telling you, we walked. We walked. At some point, we ran out of water, out of breath. We thought that we would leave our legs in the mountain, but guess what? We can do that trip again, Dan. Dan, thank you so much. We'll talk after this. We'll talk. Hmm? Patrick Casula is saying that he wants to join us in one of the trips. Yes, you're welcome. Once we announce, you can just tell us. You can tell us you're interested so that we can tell you the logistics and the dates and all that. When are you coming to US? Patrick, you of course. I've told you we are going to all the continents, and US is one of them. We have to go to US. We want to know why it is the land of the free, and also to confirm if you are truly free. We have to experience it. We have to experience it also. So US, we are planning on going to US, not this year, maybe later. So yeah. So I'm seeing another one here. Tom No Vincent, I am your loyal fan since Nikiwa Form 3 hadi sai. Oh, second year. Your content iko lit. I like hiking and exploration. Hope one day I'll be like, I think he means like you. Keep going. No, I feel like I have been. Now I feel like I've been South Africa. So no, that is nice. You were watching since when you were in high school. That is awesome. That is awesome. Now you know the world out there is big and it's welcoming to everyone. So I know right now you dream bigger. Your dreams are bigger than it would have been. Yeah, you can even work in South Africa. You can work in Namibia. Just finish studying. Just know the world is in your hand. Yeah, the world is in your hand. Mm. Nemo is saying, hi, Olivia. Oh, by the way, I'm Olivia too. Liv is from the name Olivia. Olivia is my name in full, so don't be surprised. I saw you live on TV. I came running here to say, I love your videos. Oh, Nemo. Thank you so much. Thank you. That warms my heart. Uh, uh, Ian Carter is saying, You did a rush trip to Sese Island, Kalangala in Lake Victoria. Yes. I think you need to do a trip there that is not rushed so that you can share that part of Uganda thoroughly. Yes, that is why we want to do the road trip around Lake Victoria again so that you can access more islands and explore them exclusively. Yes, we that is very true. I hope you can join us, Ian. Eh? I have really enjoyed your Southern African countries series. Well done, you and your team. I'm from Uganda. Yes. Ian, I hope when you go to Uganda, we'll be able to meet you. We're also planning a trip to northern Uganda. Of course, we have to pass through Kampala, Champala. So I hope we'll meet someday in one of these trips. Okay, I'm from UK. That is Martin. Martin is saying I'm from UK. Is Eldoret worth a visit? Oh, Martin, is Eldoret worth a visit? Now, Eldoret is the home of the champion. It's the city of the champions. By champions, we mean our athletes, our marathon runners. You know, Eliud Kipchoge. If I say Eliud Kipchoge, you know. So Eldoret is the city of the champions. That is where the athletes hang out. So I think Eldoret, if you want to see where the athletes do their exercise and why most people from that area are good athletes, I think it will be worth it to come to Ethiopia, and then you go to Elgeyo Marakwet, and then you go to Iten, which is now their actual home. And it has very nice topography, so I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. I've actually, so Martin, what you can do is, I've done a couple of videos about Eldoret and Elgeyo Marakwet. I think I've done a couple of videos, so you can go and check on. You can check on my on the videos, on the list of videos that I have. I think there are around, how many are they? Four. I think there are almost four videos. You can go and check and see if it is something that you'll be interested in. We went to the highlands where they attached to Eldoret, the city. It's now a city, and there are so many attraction sites. So you can just go and check it out and see if it's something that you'll be interested in. I hope I've answered your question, Martin. I hope I've answered your question. Okay, Steve. Yo, the mouse thing. You may skip. Let's see. Simon is saying, "How was your stay in Namibia? Would you like to visit the country?" Simon Haufiku. Oh, I would go back to Namibia anytime. Anytime. I love Namibia. So Namibia was totally worth it. Our stay was wonderful. Oh, Namibians are very nice people. We had a couple of challenges here and there, and they were always ready to help. Yeah, Namibia it has its population. I think did it just get to 3 million the other day? Imagine how big the country is, and then they got to 3 million. I think late last year. But the people there, people are so good. They have very beautiful culture, so it's totally worth it. It's totally worth it. All I can say is, just go and check the videos that we posted the other day. We've posted how many videos? Or more than 10 videos, Namibia videos. It was an entire round trip. It was like a circuit around Namibia. Go and check it out, and then you'll now understand what I'm talking about. Also, in Namibia, there are so many opportunities, business opportunities, and I've seen some Kenyans there, so it means there is some good employment opportunities. So I think Namibia is a nice place to be. There's so many Kenyans there. If you see Kenyans anywhere, just know there are opportunities. Okay, since I discovered your channel, that is Jerusha, since I discovered your channel, I have become addicted to it and I refer it to my friends. Thank you so much. We are now planning our road trip to South Africa. Thank you. That is nice, Jerusha. That is nice. Trust me, you're going to okay, it's totally worth it. You're going to enjoy your trip. It's like a trip like any no other trip I've ever made. So I'll tell you for sure you're going to have fun. Duncan is saying hi. Hi, Duncan Mwangi. Thomas is saying, what are your names? Thomas, I'm Olivia. I usually just say my first name, but guess what? You'll get a chance to know my full names very soon. I was featured in some some newspaper, so I think I'll tell you guys when it's coming out. Has it come out? I'll tell you guys. I'll post it on my platform so that you guys can go and read it. You'll get a chance to know my names, but I usually go by the name Olivia, and the second name I usually just stick to Kenya. I usually just stick to Kenya. Kenya is not my name. I'm just from Kenya. I love my country so much. That is why even my email address is just like Liv Kenya 254. Yes. So you'll get a chance to know my second name, or is it my surname, somewhere in the article. So stay tuned. You'll get to know it. Um, Steven is saying, wait, Kwani they're not married? Steve Merchant, look at my fingers. Oh, is there any ring? Oh, okay. Okay, let me see. Honestly, you and Patrick look good together. Oh, are you guys are now lobbying? Are you guys, you're lobbying, huh? Eh? You have some lobola you want to bring, eh? Talk to. Eh? You want to bring lobola to my home? Lobola is dowry. Eh? The southern people, southern countries in Africa, they call it lobola. Eh? Jevan says, I'm your greatest follower since you started your trip. What about traveling from Kenya to South? Uh, what about traveling from Kenya to Cape Town with that will come a long way when we are in Canada. And we are this live is to just let you guys that we're planning other trips and to tell you that we've done a few local trips within Kenya that we'll be posting very soon. We'll also be doing an analysis and a budget breakdown of each of the countries that we went to in our last road trip in the last series. Also to tell you guys that we'll be going to Ethiopia in the next 2 weeks. So if you have any information about Ethiopia, how we can get fair deals in accommodation or the car hire, or any information of places you'd like us to visit, please let us know. Okay? Please let us know because it will come a long way. Because so far, when doing research, we've realized that it might be quite challenging to drive around, but we're optimistic that we're going to do it. We're optimistic that we're going to do it. Henry is saying thanks girl for your videos, very beautiful, educative, informative, lively, adventurous. Oh my god, all those adjectives, eh? And mature. Bless you with your team from Zambia. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Henry Muga. Thank you. We'll be back to Zambia. I feel like we did not do justice to Zambia. We'll try to go to the Copper Belt region. I'm told there is more life there. So yes, we'll be going there also someday in the near future. Right now we are trying to go up north and see what else is out there. But we'll be back. So we have like 10 minutes to go. So guys, I'll be going through your questions quite fast. Metetrero is saying, good job. You're doing good job. I know South Africa more and I have never been there. Yes, Metetrero, you can now be a part of a conversation. Even though you've been there virtually, you can be part of the conversation. Eh? Yes. So every time people are arguing SA versus Kenya online, I'm sure you have something to say. You know us Kenyans. You know us Kenyans online, eh? Okay. Okay. Timen. Wow. I miss Liv so much. You're here. Yes, I'm here. I'm here. So I'm back home. I'm back home to Kenya. So yeah. So if you have any questions, please let me know. if I'll not manage to put your question on the chat, you can just send me a direct message on my platforms. I go by Liv Kenya on all my platforms, Instagram, TikTok, and all that. Mm, such an amazing lady. We dream. Such an amazing lady. We dream to have. Timon, you're flattering me. Huh? Oh, Frank Butter is saying, I want to marry you. Period. Esh. Hey, you people, today it looks like at the end of this live, I'll have so many proposals. Hey, you never know. Maybe you are my Mr. Right. You never know. Ah, ah, okay. I all Henry Coffee is saying, I always watch your videos. I think he's saying they're always worth it. So thank you so much, Humphrey. Say hi to Adia. I'll pass your regards, BCM TV. Ken Gate is saying, hello, Liv Kenya. He's saying, Nig fan. I watch each and every video. So much, Ngatia. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We want you to drive to Europe. You can do it someday. Yes, we can do it. We can actually do it. I think let me tell you guys, if it were by my strength, I would do like traveling full time. I'll just get like an SUV with high clearance, like a 4-wheel drive, and then just do like overland trips to all those countries if it was by my power. But since there are many other factors that are there, I have to do so many other jobs. Mm? So many other jobs. So someday, that is my dream actually. That is my dream. I hope to do it someday. Timen, I hope to do it someday. And by you guys supporting our channel, I'm sure I'm a step closer to getting there. The authentic channel. You're authentic. Let's see. Hi, Liv. Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you for the great work with your whole team. Thank you so much. Send my regards to Patrick and informative lady usually. That is a dear. Yes, I'll pass your regards. Oh, you're from Uganda. Hi. Man, man sense generation. He says kudos. Thank you. Now that you have camping experience, I hope you will do the same in the East African circuit. Remember the trip to Fort Portal in Uganda? It creates the urge to travel. That is true. We are hoping to camp some more, by the way. Right now we have some experience. Namibia. Namibia will teach you to camp by force. But we really loved it. We ensured that we just camped like the entire time so that we can experience it. We can actually experience it. Mm. Oh, Fort Portal. I love Fort Portal. I love Ruenzori Mountains. Oh my god. You guys, you just need to go and watch that video about Fort Portal and the Ruenzori Mountains. Oh my god. It's one of those beautiful places, untouched beauty that I've been to. Uganda is just full of surprises, huh? Archie is saying, to many Archie is saying, when are you going to North or West Africa? Archie, we're planning to go to Morocco later in the year, and we are doing Ethiopia in 2 weeks' time. So it's already here. It's already here. Okay, Ismatata is saying, me, I just know you as Liv Kenya. If today we meet in the street of Kenya, we'll call you the same. Yes, I don't mind. I don't mind. Eh? Yes, I'm Liv Kenya. Most of people, those who meet me usually just say Liv Kenya, and I usually respond. So it's okay. You can just call me Liv Kenya. Hello, Hello, Liv. Season 2 was an inspiration. I think you should visit the north. Yes, Shadrach, we will visit the north. We will. We will visit the north. We'll also visit Kenya some more because we've discovered there's so many hidden gems. So we will do that. If you have any suggestions of specific places you'd like us to show you, you can just also send us as a message, or you can write it right here because I'll go through all this later. Mm, Geoffrey Mwangi is saying, love your videos. I've seen you love churches when you travel. Oh my, I love churches. Geoffrey Mwangi, you've seen the beautiful architecture it has. It also has, you see the way the architecture is usually unique and rich. It's just the same way those churches usually have history. Over like centuries, churches have always been part. It's been always been part of history because church, religion and all that, it plays a big part in what people believe in the culture, and also in it also shapes the political field. So when you go to these churches, especially the old ones, usually you get a lot of information. Yeah, and of course the architecture. Yo, I love churches. Let me just say that. And now that we're going to Ethiopia, there are older churches there, so you can imagine how exciting this is going to be for me. Yay! It's going to be so beautiful. Um, Hello, that is Viklan. Hello, madam. I previous texted asking ideas on details about Kigali. I'm planning to visit Kigali. However, you have never responded. Viklan, I'm going to. I don't know if you take. Did you text Viklan? Did you text me on the number and that number that I've put up there, or did you send it as a message on my social media platform? Let me know so that I can go and check it right now after this live and give a response. I'm sorry about that. Lance Kiroha, Egypt. I intend to go to Egypt. I must go to Egypt. I must go to Egypt. Egypt is a. I'm telling you, for every traveler has to go to Egypt. I mean, it is a bucket list. I have to go to Egypt. Horsepower. The horsepower night. Yo, what a name! South Africa trip was dope, 100%. Uh, can't wait for more trips, and God willing, one day I'll join you guys on the road trip. Horsepower. We need the horsepower in our trips. So you're welcome, and thank you so much for being part of our virtual trip. Huh? I'm a big fan. Love you. Love your YouTube channel. Keegan Smith. Thank you so much, Keegan. And guys, we are almost we only have yo, we have 4 minutes. Yeah, we have 4 minutes to the end of the live. And thank you so much, guys. Thank you for joining us. I'm just reading some of the let me see. Oh, I've been told that I only have a few minutes. So if you we only have 4 minutes, so let's rush through them. And if you have any other questions even after the live, please send me a message on my social media platform or the email address that I've pinned somewhere up there, so that I can hear from you. Also, we are going to post polls of those places that would like to you guys would like us to go on our social media. Want to know if you want us to go to do the Lake Victoria circuit again, if you want us to do the Mount Kenya road trip again. We would like to know that, the Marsabit Mount Kenya road trip. If you'd like us to go to where Uganda and even South Africa, just all those countries that you'd like us to go again, we'll put up a post so that you guys can vote, and then we can organize in a way that we can bring you guys with us as we do such trips in the near future. Okay, I think Naisna was the best place. Oh my, hey, John Hayes, I dream about that place. I'm telling you, the day I will catch money like this, let me just do a direct translation. I usually just say, in Kenya, we say, "We pesa wewe." Like, you money, the day I will catch you. Nice now will be my next destination. Peter Shindika is saying, hi, Liv Kenya. We really enjoyed and hugely inspired on the season 2. Yes. Actually, for those who've watched season 1 and season 2, season 2 was the OG. I know many people have watched the road trip because it's exciting to do a road trip from Kenya to South Africa, but season 2 was the OG of the road trips. It was very detailed, very, very detailed. And we went to all those nice places. Those things that you usually just imagine a place can be in your head, they came to life in season 2. So this entire season 2, it has like how many? 30? They have almost 30 episodes. Yes, just sit down one of these fun weekends. Just sit down and watch each one of them. It's worth it, I assure you. We're also coming up with a documentary about them. So please watch them and share them widely. Yes, the season 2 was the OG of all the road trips we've ever been able. When are you planning to come to Tanzania? I want to show you wonders found in the southern of Tanzania. Peter, hey, I'm excited about that. I want to hear more about that, Peter. So please just send me a message on my DM so that I can know your actual address, so that we can be able to communicate and we can explore the southern Tanzania. Timen is saying, don't go to Egypt. You will adopt those ancient ancestors. You'll start acting rude to your dudes. Oh, Timen, we just want to go and experience Egypt. We want to understand so many things about history and civilization, and Egypt and Ethiopia are some of those places where those things came from. So we are going to experience it, and we'll pick the good habits and leave behind the bad habits. Can you build your own 4x4 pickup for camping here in Kenya? Be traveling with Lansky Horror. I would really love that. I don't know if you do have an idea of how we can do that. You can reach out so that we can brainstorm on that, because I would really like that. If I could just get like a Baki like the one we had in Namibia, or that will be it. We'll go to all those countries. I commented on the video about Kigali. Or on the video. Oh my, sorry. So do this. Viklan, kindly just send me a message. My WhatsApp number is the one I've pinned up there, or you can send me an email address on the email address livkenya254. All those details I've pinned. It is on the message that I've pinned somewhere up there on the live. So you can just send me a message and I'll give you more information. I'm sorry about that. Mo is saying, thank you for sharing. You're welcome. I want to know about renting a car in Kenya. Imo, I'll have to do a research about that because I'm not rented a car in Kenya. I usually use my car. So I'll do a research on that and get back to you. So just send me a message also so that I can know the channel which I will be able to get you to give you a feedback. And Mora, nice na for me. Yes, you and me both. You and me both. Nice na is just a dream. You see in the next episode. Oh, Kimera is saying see you in the next episode. By the way, guys, actually, I've exceeded the time by 1 minute. So, guys, someone is asking what language do I speak? I speak English, Swahili, and I don't know my mother tongue. I don't know. Okay, I can hear it, but speaking, whoa, I'm just one of those lost kids. I hope to change that. So, guys, thank you so much for staying tuned. We've exceeded the time we put the 2 hours by like 2 minutes. So thank you so much. It was nice chatting with you. And if you have any input about Ethiopia, like we had asked, any information, it will really come in handy. If you know any Kenyans who are in Ethiopia who can assist, please let me know. Send a message on my social media platforms or my email address. My social media platforms, I go by Liv Kenya, TikTok, X, Thread, where else? Instagram, Facebook, I go by Liv Kenya, or you can send me an email. I'll be very grateful for that information because we are hitting a lot of walls and rocks. I'm not going to say rock bottoms, but rocks, because whichever way we have to go to Ethiopia. So we are hitting a lot of walls, and some information would really come in handy. Someone is saying in the documentary piece include Walvis Bay and a toured. Oh yeah, of the episode, and was eagerly waiting for that since I viewed I lived there for 3 months. Okay, we'll see what we'll do. We'll be able to do, Kitty. I've just read a message there. Uh, Ndwemona show love. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the love. I enjoyed all the series live here from Namibia. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Namibia is beautiful. We'll be back someday. So, guys, with that, oh, guys, with that, remember to subscribe to our channel. Remember, we are on our road trip to 100K subscribers. Can we do that by the end of the year so that we can get like the silver button? Yes, that will be really awesome. And we'll be happy to share the silver button with you guys. We'll be happy to just share all our road trips with you, because by you guys subscribing and watching all the advertisements, we get to get the funds to travel. So the more you travel, you share, the more we get the funds to travel. Imagine, guys, if you don't watch our videos, imagine we won't get money to travel. And the way we love traveling and we're showing you guys, please just share our videos, subscribe. Any kind of support will come a long way. So until the next time, guys, I think it's time to say good night and have a wonderful week. And stay tuned, because we'll be posting some of the videos that we've already, local road trips that we've made. If you've never been to Kenya or you want to see more of Kenya, I think you'll see something. Or if you're in Kenya, trust me, you'll see something, a place that you've never been to before. So stay tuned, and until the next premiere or the next live chat or the next video, bye and good night. Oh, Viklan is asking if we fund our trip. Yes, we fund our own trip, so it's quite expensive. We get some funds from YouTube, but we also chip in. So yeah, you can imagine the the math. Yeah, at times the maths do not math, but yeah, we'll still travel whichever way. So we usually say just go, and that is what we're going to do. We are just going to go despite everything. So, guys, bye. Don't forget to like our videos, share it with your friends, subscribe to our channel. If you'd like to give us a support, you can send it via PayPal on our email address, livkenya254. You can send it through whichever. You can also reach out to me so that I can give you ways in which you can support us. And until the next video, guys, bye. Someone is saying it's sad to saying to end the live. Yes, it's sad, but we have to. So until the next one, bye, guys. I know I'll talk here until tomorrow, so let me just end the live. Okay, see you.